Okay, so let's get started here. I want to thank everyone for joining. I know everyone's busy with busy schedules, so thank you for joining today. You're welcome to register the link and you'll be able to get the recording of the video. I'll also be answering any questions at the end of the webinar. So, what are FAQ videos? You know, a lot of dentists will ask, how do I get higher quality patients through my door? How do I get those big cosmetic cases? Well, there's no marketing pill, unfortunately. We explain to dentists you need to do some groundwork before throwing a bunch of money at your marketing. Potential patients will do some research before they make a decision on where to go. They're going to search, who's the best dentist, who can I trust, and who does the best job. It all comes down to who impresses them and who is visible to them. So, how do I increase those large cosmetic cases? Well, one way that can work exceptionally for our clients is having our dentists on camera, answering the most common questions patients search on Google. So, what is an FAQ video? Well, it's a 2 to 5 minute video of dentists explaining a certain procedure or answering commonly questions answered on Google. So, let's check out a couple examples here. So, let's check out the first video.
We're often asked by patients seeking dental implant therapy if their implant replacement teeth are going to look natural. The answer is the only thing anyone's ever going to notice is a natural smile, renewed self-confidence, and a willingness to perhaps participate in activities that were once avoided. Your implant teeth are going to be secure, they are going to be functional, and they are going to be aesthetic. The only way anyone would ever know you had implant teeth is if you let them know. Other than that, it's your little secret.
So this video is very helpful for patients that are shopping around for dental implants and unsure if it's the right choice or not. The dentist answers the commonly asked questions on dental implants and helps the patient make their decision. The dentist is visible, which allows patients to get to know the dentist more. Let's check out another one as well.
When most families walk into my office, the first thing they say is like, wow, this doesn't look like a dental office. And that was really my goal, because kids are tough and they can do lots of things, but they will do them and have an easier time doing them if they feel comfortable and they feel safe and they feel like they can develop this atmosphere of trust. And so when you walk in, the first thing you'll see is we have kids art on the walls, and they'll be offered to participate in our coloring project. And that is a nice distraction for parents so they can fill out paperwork, but it's also really intentional. And that is so that the kid has an outlet where they can be in the space, they can have an activity to do, they can have something that they like and express themselves and listen and look around and hear, what's going on in the office. And we've got happy music going, we've got Disney music going, things that are familiar for kids.
So this dentist wants her patients to know that she is a family-friendly dental office. She explains in the video that all the kid-friendly things they offer and have displayed around the office make children feel more comfortable when coming into her practice, which is great. This is also a great idea to display on your website or YouTube channel if you're ever trying to get new potential families coming into your practice. Let's check out one more.
Typically, we usually, for teeth cleanings, we usually recommend every 6 months for dental cleaning. But it really depends. Some patients may need to come in a little bit sooner, every 3 to 4 months, if they have periodontal disease. But typically every 6 months. But we usually don't recommend cleanings more than 6 months. We try to keep them within a year so that you don't get heavy tartar buildup underneath the gums.
So this video was great on patients asking for more frequent questions about how often can I get my teeth cleaned. The dentist explains the process and what the practice does for this. So this is a great video to have as well. So when patients come into your website, they're going to be very intrigued by, your website has great content, has great video testimonials, and has great videos of you. Patients are going to watch these videos and start to gain trust by visually seeing you. Also, they're more likely to pick up the phone and book an appointment because you just answered all the questions they had, where your competition did not. Hands down, it sets you apart from your competition. So if you're interested in making these FAQ videos, you can speak with our account managers and they'll be able to guide you how to do it. Okay, so let's talk about the second part, how to create them. So how to create FAQ videos. So first you want to decide on a topic to talk about. It can be anything related to a service, frequently asked questions that patients ask you at the practice. It also could be about, who you are as a dentist, where you came from. A lot of dentists do this, and it's great for patients to get to know you. So when filming, you want to make sure that you have good lighting. You want to make sure that your phone or iPad that you're using is not from 1990. It has good camera quality. So no flip phones for this. We work with lots of practices and they have their staff film with their phones and the quality is great. We also edit the videos before adding them to your website and YouTube channel so you don't have to worry. So have one of your staff film with their cell phone of you talking about a particular topic. Remember, you want it to be natural and engaging. So find a good spot in your practice, if it's in your office or, somewhere with good lighting. The most important thing is to smile. Sometimes we forget to smile and you look super grumpy in the video. So make sure you're smiling. Patients like to see, a friendly smile, a friendly face. So it's the most important thing. If you have to ask your staff to hold up a sticky note with a smiley face on it, do it if it helps you. We've told dentists to do that before because they forget to smile and then people just think they're angry in the video. Also, every dentist is nervous about filming. It's okay to feel this way. Have your team ask you some funny questions before to make you feel more comfortable, or, have them ask questions that are related to the particular topic and just take retakes. It also takes time. The examples that I showed you today are videos of dentists who've done these videos multiple times. So it's not their first time. So obviously your first time is going to look awkward, but it's okay. Once you do it a couple times, it will get better. So just remember, these steps when filming. You want good lighting, don't have the light, behind your head. Make sure it's in front of your face. If it's behind your head, it's going to be really dark and you can't see your face. So, it's just common sense, good lighting, act natural, don't be all stiff and, professional, act natural, and then just point and shoot. Use a cell phone, have your team film you, and smile. That is the most important thing, is smiling. Not every dentist wants to do this as well. And we understand that it may be awkward to be on camera, but not a lot of people are doing this. Not a lot of your competition is doing this. And people do business with people. So it's all about the experience. They visually want to see you, right? So just make sure that, you're open to the idea. Try it a couple times. It's really good for your website. Okay, so the next part we're going to talk about is how does it help your SEO? A lot of dentists will ask me, Ashlyn, why should I do FAQ videos? Does it even help my SEO? The answer is yes, it does. If I go to a dental website and it's just the same content that I see on other websites, there's no new content, it's the same thing, I probably won't spend as much time on that website, right? But if they had good videos, people tend to spend more time and longer on your dental website. Now, Google will notice this. If, let's say, someone is looking for Invisaligns, they will notice that people are spending more time on this practice page for this service than other dental websites with the same page. And it's probably because the dentist has filmed a video talking about the benefits of it. Now, if people have stronger engagement on their website, Google will start to realize this and their algorithm is going to start thinking that people like this page better than other practices in this area. So yes, FAQ videos are good for the website and also good for your YouTube channel. The metrics will show on Google's side and they'll actually reward you with better rankings, especially if the patients are clicking your video and it leads to your YouTube channel with more content for them to view, which is great. A lot of dentists will put on their website, we're the best in Invisaligns or we're amazing. Well, the thing is, everyone is writing this. So why not show them who actually is the best by having patients speak about it and answering the questions that patients have? Patients want to virtually meet you. They want to see your face. They want to get to know you. So that brings me to my next point on, ideas of what to talk about during these videos. So let's talk about some ideas that you can talk about in your videos that will work for you. So there's endless things to talk about. If you come up with excuses saying, I don't know what to talk about, there's nothing to talk about, there are things to talk about. There's lots of topics that you are able to share with your patients. So, you want to compare things. You want to talk about experiences. You want to answer questions that patients have. You also want to talk about the practice, your staff, how your environment is or your atmosphere at your practice. So some of the favorite things that patients like to learn about is, so Invisaligns against braces. So how do they compare? Which one is better? Which one should I choose? Also dental implants versus dentures. Are implants worth it? So you could talk about that. A lot of practices who are kid friendly focused, I would talk about, tips for children. So children's first appointment, what do they expect? What does the parent expect, when coming into your practice? Talk about pediatric treatment, the education, or sports guards for children who are playing sports. Not a lot of parents know that, your dentist can make a really good sports guard for you. So those are things that you could talk about as well. A lot of people always talk about wisdom teeth, when do I need to get my teeth pulled? Is it painful? Will I be put under? Will I not? So you could talk about the process of wisdom teeth and what you do at your practice. Obviously, it depends on the patient, but you can talk about that in the video. As well as dental veneers. So I have veneers, and my first question to my dentist was, will they match my teeth? Will I look like I have buck teeth, or will they, look pretty straight across? And they reassured me. So, having a video of that will be great. Also, lastly, teeth whitening. A lot of patients ask about teeth whitening, if they should use, homemade Crest white strips, or should they come in for in-house whitening. And you can talk about, the benefits of, coming in for in-house whitening. I use Crest white strips a couple times and they hurt my teeth. They also are very square. They don't even fit your teeth. So you can talk about, the benefits of actually having it in-house whitening. People like to learn more about what they're getting out of this procedure, what benefits them. And if it comes from their potential dentist, taking a video and talking about it, they're most likely going to feel more comfortable with moving forward with the procedure. If you want to find your own questions when you are talking about a certain service or procedure, Answer the Public is a really great website that shows frequently asked questions people are asking on Google. So that's a way that you can, if you want to find your own questions, you can use that website. You can also ask your account managers. We use multiple websites to find our questions. So we're able to help you with that. We can just list them down for you and write them in an email and send them over to you. So it just let your account manager know, and then they can start creating those for you. Okay, so this brings us to our next topic that, a lot of dentists and staff ask, how do I send this FAQ video? Well, try not to send it through email or WhatsApp. It actually compresses it and makes the quality kind of just warped. So try to send it through other things like, Google Dropbox or WeTransfer. It's really easy to use, especially WeTransfer. All you have to do is download your video onto the website. And then what you would do is you would send it to the email that you want to send it to. It does lots of large files. So if the file is long, it's okay. It will send it to us. So just check with your account manager of what's the best way to send it, and they'll tell you. We want to have the best version. As I said, our video editors do a lot of editing of the video. And if the quality is not great, they're not magic magicians, they can't fix it. So, try to send it through Dropbox or WeTransfer, and at least the quality will be great and it'll look great on your website. We want to make sure that, the videos are, great. They're not blurry or anything. So just remember, when you're filming an FAQ video, the most important thing is, make sure you smile, make sure you're natural, and make sure that there's good lighting and there's not a lot of background noise. That's the problem. Sometimes we get videos with background noise of, people shouting in the background or patients, getting checked out. So make sure that you're just in an area or, if the office is closed that day, maybe go in that day and film, so you have a quiet space and the video looks great. And don't be nervous. It's going to take you a couple shots, but that's fine. It happens to everyone. You'll get used to taking the videos, and it's going to be really great for your patients to finally, put a face to your name, and actually get to meet you virtually. So I want to thank everyone for joining us today. I hope this was very helpful, insightful. You're welcome to write any questions you have in the chat box below, and one of our experienced account managers will answer it for you. I hope you guys have a great day, and reach out if you have any questions. Take care.